Welcome, 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 everybody. I am the Jedi Colorist, and this is issue 2 of my How to Color series. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how I flat a page, and as you can see before us, I have a page from the Soul of a Hero book I'm working on. Setting up your page is basically the way I showed you in the first video. The only difference is I have here a flats layer, which is underneath your lines, which is here, and then I have my color palette over top to sample my colors from. Once I get the page going, I don't really need the palette. But what I was planning on doing for this video is I'm going to flat this panel right here. This character's name is Bombshell, and then what I'll do is I'll turn my mic off and I will color the rest of the page, including rendering and finishing it off, and then I will time lapse it for you guys so you can sort of get an idea of my workflow and how things go. The next video I will show you how I render, so don't worry about that. But for those interested, I will be using a lasso and airbrush technique for my rendering. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to make sure my flats layer is selected, and then we're going to sample a color by pressing Alt, and we're going to zoom in here nice and close using my bracket keys to, and then we just sort of lay the color down like this. You want to make sure that you're under your lines just a little bit. That way, when if you ever need to do anything with the lines, like a color hold or something, it's going to match. This is how I go about it. I usually go around the whole edge of the color I'm doing like this. Some people like to lose the lasso and just choose the whole area. I like doing it this way. I just feel like it's more of a coloring book when you do it. So I'm going to hit G, and then I'm going to fill that in. And then I'm going to go back to B for my brush. Now you notice that I color over everything. The reason I do that is because I don't know why we still do this, because most stuff is digital and web-based anyway. But the old printing presses, they used to have what was called the shift, like the plates they used whenever they were printing the comics could shift either way. So what they would want you to do is when you flatted, your colors didn't, all your colors had to touch. There couldn't be any white space. So I still, to the life of me, I still don't know why I do it this way, but oh well, there it is. So I'm going to finish this off by going there. And I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to choose her skin color by, again, holding Alt to sample. And then we're going to go back over here. And choose some white here to the inside of her eye here, and that little bit there. Again, we're going to sample and just kind of tidy this up a bit here. And go back here. Now you can, a trick here for straight surfaces is if you just basically one dot, and then you hold down your shift, and then a dot again over there, and that does your straight lines. So let's finish this in here. No, I just go up here. Again, fill that in. Okay. And I'll go on to the next color. Let's do her hair next. It's a very dark red. Go across like here. I know flatting is probably to me the most tedious part of coloring comics. And you can hire flatters to do this for you, but I don't know, I just feel as if by doing that I'm giving away some of the control. But when you got 40 pages of the same comic to do, and it can get a little tedious. Do her eyebrow there. And we'll go up here and we'll grab her the color, oops, the color of her jewelry here. So we got her earring here. Her ear is actually flesh here, so we're gonna copy that in. Finish this off here. And then she's got green eyes. Just want to make sure that go over the lines. It's not a big deal, but I'm a neat freak. Okay, and because she's on the rooftop, I have a sky that I use for this particular book. We're gonna go up here, select all, and then you go over to copy, and then you're gonna go back to the page and go paste, and then you want to transform scale. This is going to scale it down. I want to hold shift, and this will keep its proportionate to, and it won't all warp it and stuff. And then we're going to scale, turn it like that. Grab this layer and drop it down here so it's behind. Like that. I'll have to tidy those edges up, but there you go, a panel flatted. Again, I will show you guys how to render later, but yeah, for those interested, I'm doing a lasso and airbrush on this page. My covers I normally do like an airbrush rendering, like painting style. That's my favorite style to do. But anyway, from this point I'm going to turn the mic off, and I will just continue to color. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. So yeah, may the hue be with you, and catch you at the end of the video.